This industrial-age warehouse, located at 4885 15th Street, holds the true gems of demolished Metro Detroit. But to clearly understand this place's purpose, we first need to stop somewhere else. The address, 628 Woodland Street. That's in Bloomfield Hills, and this house, right here, is in what they call its skimming and deconstruction process.
This is Fred Brewer. I'm from Architectural Salvage Warehouse of Detroit. I'm here to let you know what we do. We're a non-profit organization. What we do, we deconstruct houses and try to save the material from going to the landfill to have a greener environment. What we're doing right now, we're in a house out in Bloomfield Hills. We're totally gutting the whole house. We're taking light fixtures, doors, windows, wood flooring, tubs, showers, sinks, kitchens, things of that nature out. We're going to deconstruct it, take it down to our warehouse, and recycle it.
Everybody that you see here is getting paid. A lot of other organizations have volunteers or the government grants are paying for their payroll. We're trying to create a sustainable operation that allows the revenue from the retail sales to be put against their payroll.
Again, into the community.
Right.
See, a lot of people come from up north with them farmhouses, and they'll buy these for their farmhouses. Man, we'll take it down there if someone will buy that.
Oh, yeah.
Sand it down, restain it, look like brand new.
Recycling, man.
Yeah, straight recycling.
Back at the warehouse, I met with Tom Friesen, its executive director, who gave me a tour around. He showed me everything from doors to windows to books to toilets.
All this stuff here that we've captured over days, years, months, whatever. People come up here and they, like, if they have an old house, it's got burnt molding or something like that, and they're restoring it. You can't get some of this stuff in Home Depot. Yeah, you can come up here, like a lot of artists get these windows, and they paint pictures on the windows and just hang them up on the wall. I mean, what an artist could do something really cool with that. Hang it up on the wall or do something like that. Started in 2003.
Okay.
But it was much smaller. We only had one side, which we're not in right now. The woman that started it was Carolyn Mosier. The way she started it was she got some consignment pieces from Chicago and other salvage places, and sat down here and sold them until she made enough money to hire some guys to start taking stuff out of buildings. On the average month, I would say, when we're going strong, I would say we could be in 8 to 10 houses in a month. Well, generally, if it's like a door, for example, that's pretty generic. We'll do about 50% at Home Depot. But if it's historic, then it changes everything. Then the price can go higher because it's a historic and unique value. Sometimes we get sinks from the turn of the century or bathtubs or whatever, clawfoot tubs, and they will be much higher price than what their, just their typical value would be. Particular door here, if you can look, this is a one-panel door, and they don't make these anymore. It's actually called, the nickname of it is a miracle door. They used to be in convents, and also the glass doorknob. That all by itself, even though you can buy imitations now from China. But, it used to be, before you could buy the imitations, these things would be about $35 a piece.
About like 20 to 30% of construction materials are, wasted and they're not picked up or they're not recycled right. Like, how do you guys think you've affected or like changed that number?
Well, if you look at the EPA estimates, there's about 125 million tons of construction and demolition debris every year goes into the landfill.
Yeah, my name is Richard Ruffin. I actually been working here for about a month and a half now. I mean, everything seems to be going well. It's everything I expected as far as deconstruction work going on inside of a house. Taking these things down responsibly and making our environment better and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of things actually interested me when I heard about this job. First of all, I got into this job through a Focus Hope program called Earn and Learn. I mean, we did that for about a month, and after that month, they got a job for us. But when I heard about the warm deconstruction thing, it was something that fit the means of a higher, like a higher thing, like as far as being organized in Detroit and whatnot. So I mean, like deconstruction fits the means of my old organization, which is based around the means of deconstruction, not only deconstruction in the neighborhood, but going into the schools and figure out what the problems is there and whatnot. And I just couldn't have it. Like, it was something I felt like I needed to do something about. Like, this don't need to look like this. We don't need to have trash outside and all these houses burnt down and just still being eyesores to the neighborhood and community and whatnot. It's something we need to do something about. And deconstruction is not only a safe way for the people, but a safe way for the environment.
It's not just, like you said, physical. It's like there's like this like idea behind it too.
Yeah, right. Something like a higher psyche thing. But yeah, it's cool.
Just this location reduces hundreds of tons of that material. All this stuff would have been thrown out. All of this is all just wood-based products that would be decomposing, and instead they're being reused. They're saving trees, if you want to look at it that way, as well as they're saving landfill use. People come in and they'll say, "Hey, I need a unique piece," and they say, "Hey, this will look nice in my foyer." Shine it up, dust it, and away you go. Jacuzzi tubs, tire, front entrance.
And this stuff is constantly circulating. You're getting new and old and.
Yep. Like all these toilets here are these unique colors, the blue tub, that people will come in here, put them in their house. Your fireplace mantles as well as the press, but you can see that one's been sold.
For one, you keep a lot of stuff away from the garbage. There's always someone willing to buy other things that are being used. And a lot of the stuff you can see is good material. So, it's for one good for the environment and it's good economically. Just recycling.
Does it help you like appreciate housing and like detail when you go in?
Yes. Make me come up with a lot of ideals of what you could do with this certain stuff too. A lot of stuff look like a bunch of junk, but some real nice things can be done.
Like you said, straight recycling.
Yeah. Yep, straight recycling.
That's sweet.